then also leading edge of tire. There's also leading edge of the fender. So you have this point, this point, this point, this point. And then from the operator's seat, you can gauge by the turn signal lenses for your tire placement on option. And the hood's really nice and flat and wide, so you can really see all four of the views.
All right.
I'm good.
Okay, I've got the truck in high range on road. This is your tire gauge. Okay.
Tire gauge.
Green arrow is for the front. Red for the rear.
Okay.
That'll tell you your pressures. Those are your selectors. You can do all four, 2 on the front, 2 on the rear, what have you.
Okay.
We won't need to adjust that now. Transfer case, transmission. The earlier vehicles had those flip-flopped, you know, because it was an off-road vehicle. You were shifting the transfer case a lot more than you were generally shifting in and out of the transmission. With this configuration, it just worked out better the way these handles are.
Okay.
Locking differentials are here.
Locking differentials.
Okay, so that's rear and that's front.
Go ahead.
And they won't go in now because we're not in low range yet. So this particular vehicle, the indicator's off of, you just have to count gears.
Gotcha.
So that one had failed on us. But
Okay.
so to get into neutral and on the, or low range on the transfer case, you'll have to go neutral on the transmission and then all the way back. Yep.
Doesn't indicate it, but I'm assuming it's there.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
you'll know as soon as you go ahead and put it in. Just put it in overdrive for right now and drive forward. Yep. Let's go to the right, and we'll go over that same obstacle that I did first, where you can get a feel for going over this on the right-hand side, the ground clearance obstacle.
Right side.
Yep. And then just put both of your front tires on the concrete patches. And now you're going to feel it. You know, you'll feel the front wheels contact and start to lift up. So at this point, accelerate gently and left foot on the brake pedal. Give it a light squeeze. Once you feel the wheels come to the top, and squeeze harder on the brake and
Let it jump down.
Yep. There you go. So you can see we're right there at our max ground clearance.
Yep.
Good job. Alright, follow my tracks over to the traction control. Obstacle. So this is be an area where you use that turn signal lens on the front to line you up with the roller bed on the left.
Gotcha.
You'll feel 3 bumps. Then the 3rd bump will be resting in the rollers. And what I'll do is I'll have you just put your foot on the brake just a little bit and then accelerate at the same time, just to see how it's just allowing it to slip out. Okay, now let off the throttle, and I'll let off the brake, and then accelerate only. Walks right through. So that brake pedal is the switch in the system, whether it tells it to do traction control or ABS event.
Okay. Coming at an angle on
Come
this
in
one?
at an angle, touch the left front tire first, probably pull it back into first gear to lock it into 1.
Pull it in first
So yeah,
gear.
grab 1.
Grab 1.
Yep. On the transmission, yep. Keep the wheel straight ahead. It's going to want to pull out of your hands, so just a nice firm grip.
Got it.
You'll feel it touch. Now gently accelerate and keep your left foot over the brake pedal, so when it comes up you can slow it down.
Good job, Moody.
Thanks. Now you'll feel the same thing. You'll feel the left rear tire. Right up and over.
Oh yeah. How about that?
Yeah. On the V-ditch here, start off on the left-hand side, cross it on an angle from left to right.
Like we did before.
Yep.
Yep. So you don't scrape.
Yeah, or limit.
It's
Not
scrape,
enough.
but not as
Yeah,
bad.
you're just gonna go on a angle, like a 45-degree angle on it.
Do I need to hit the brakes at all?
No, you're in first gear, so the compression of the engine through the gears will hold you back.
All right.
Not that it's wrong to use the brakes, but I'm just trying to build your confidence level of not using them.
Sorry.
No problem. And here you're just going to roll through, light throttle up, coast on the way down on the back side. You can see the witness marks where we've touched our frame rails when we went over the first time. Doesn't feel like an 8,100 pound truck at this point, does it?
No, it does not. She's just taking it like a champ. This is so freaking fun. It's amazing the angle this thing can just take without even, it's not even flinching.
It's all part of the stance, the wheelbase.
Yeah.
Now you can push the transmission up into third or overdrive. Follow this dirt trail around over to the moguls to the left. And we'll do like I did. We'll go down on the left side and come back on the right.
Gotcha. Go back into first.
Yeah, go back into first. And we'll use the traction control to go through the first hole just so you can see what that feels like.
Okay.
And then if you want to turn the locker on thereafter, no problem.
Alright, so there's traction control.
It's automatically on. It's just like when you do on the rollers.
Gotcha.
It'll sense wheel slip when your foot's off the brake and apply brake to the wheel that's spinning. So the traction control is really effective, you know, especially when you have that light roll with it too. It keeps your momentum moving.
Wow. I'm doing it right.
You're doing great.
Cool.
John's like, you just bought yourself a Hummer, buddy.
Yes, I did. Yes,
Best selling point in the world.
I mean, this thing's invincible.
Yeah.
I am invincible.
That was a great line.
Yeah.
It's like flipping that pen around.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I am invincible. As long as there's not any nitrous oxide around me, I'm fine. That's how he died, right? All the NO2 basically blew up on him.
Yeah.
Yep. Hard right.
Hard ride. Slippery.
Yeah, you can feel it now.
Uh-huh.
Tight turns and lock on the transfer case kind of creates for this
Yep.
a wider turning radius.
Mm-hmm.
Just to push you around.
Angle are we at right now? 40? Maybe
It
35?
depends. You know, this really isn't an engineered run. When we first dig them out, we usually measure, you know, to make sure that we're not over.
Right.
How often do they have to maintain these?
I used to maintain them every couple months. I would have a contractor come out and
Might
freshen
go with a
things
shovel
up.
and shovel them out.
You can do a little hand work if something gets bad, but I'd have a guy come out with a crawler hoe and really tune it in.
All right.
All right, down to the left, and we'll follow the serpentine path.
Yes, indeed. Somebody's calling me right now. I'm like, not now. I'm driving a Hummer. There's seriously no fear of tipping this thing. I gotta get this thing on the crust. What up, baby? Moody likes you. Moody likes you a lot.
Now you can do a couple different things here. Traction control will take you to the top with a little bit more momentum, or you can lock the rear diff. And you can do that on the fly just by pushing the top of that back button with the X on it.
All right.
You can see everywhere we touch the bottom of the vehicle. Stop there. We're there. There we go.
They come in at an angle.
Yep.
That's what you'd said before. Signal like a damn champ.
What was neat about having people come through the academy and learning this stuff, and doing it for the first time,
Yeah.
then we would have like an annual trip where we would invite all the students that came through, no matter what year they came through, and they could bring their own truck then, and we would take them on adventures in either Utah or Tennessee or Pennsylvania or what have you, Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah.
And everything would come into play, what they've done here. Not that they couldn't go do it on their own, but we were dealing with a certain type of clientele that usually didn't have the time to do that kind of stuff on their own. They had to really plan it out.
Assuming we're going into overdrive.
Yeah, let's go to overdrive. We'll just drive up here in the driveway, and I'll have you shift it back to high range on the transfer case.
Okay.
And we'll go back and go up and down those slopes. So you can just turn right here. We don't need to go through that pit again.
Yeah. Bummer that there wasn't any water on Lucas.
Yeah, I know.
That's
It's
all
about
right.
the time of year where we start putting that back in.
True. I mean, 'cause it's
So go ahead, stop.
neutral.
Go to neutral.
All right.
And then
Overdrive.
overdrive to the right.
All right.
So, John, what was your fastest time going through there?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I want to say.
At least not on video.
All right, kill the video so you can tell us. Hell yeah, I would want to take my motorcycle on this turn.
Oh, so that's what happened to that truck.
Yeah, right.
Left?
Left.
Watch
after this sign here. And you can stay on the track.
Stay on the track.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that concrete side slope there. So this is fine right here. We can make it from here. Neutral and then low range.
First.
Yeah, that'd be fine. And then just creep up. We'll drive right on that concrete sideways there.
That is remarkable. 40-degree angle, and I don't even feel like it's gonna. It's like nada.
We'll turn right then.
Roger that. No cop, no stop. Sorry, I'm just kidding. You're like, okay, what did we do here? Why do we have this guy driving us?
So we're gonna let the engine slow us down. We're
Yeah.
not gonna
Yep,
use
no
the
brake,
brakes.
no throttle.
No brake, no throttle. No hands, whee!
And you're going to want to line yourself up down here because in a minute you're not going to see the ground.
So stay. Am I good on this angle?
Yep, you're good here.
Yeah, 'cause you don't see shit.
No, tops of a couple trees.
Yeah, we're good.
No brake, no throttle.
No brake, no throttle, and no brakes. It's amazing.
Tom, are you going to drive when we get back up front?
No, I'm good.
You
I'm
sure?
good. Yeah, I've done this so many times.
All right, we'll just leave it in gear. We'll go across this
Okay.
road here. Do a quick little trip into the woods.
Going through Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had to say it with an Australian accent. That's kind of weird.
Now, when we're driving in the woods, you know, we got trees on the left and right. So, and we typically, being that the vehicles are wider,
Yep.
we have a tendency to push the truck to the right-hand side more often. So if you keep everything tight to the driver's side as you're moving around,
Yeah.
you're usually going to pass on this side. So go left.
Keep that in mind, John, so I don't scratch up your side of the vehicle.
It's not the scratches I'm worried about. It's the big collisions into the trees.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
But it's just kind of an awkward feeling when you drive these because the wheels are farther out and you sit in the track of the truck. You know, typically in a normal
Stay tight to the
vehicle,
left.
you sit inward from that, and it gives you a false sense of feeling. All right, let's take a left-handed turn here.
All right. That was funny. I was about to hit my left turn signal. Who's gonna know? I have no idea, but I was gonna let him know.
Yep,
I wasn't stupid.
creature of habit.
Right.
And we'll go left.
Okay.
This trail's been here a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Tom, you'll have to let Lyndon know that I use the James Bond quote while driving the car.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
All right, at the top,
Yep.
turn left.
Okay. Short left?
Yep. Gonna do a short little loop. And you can shift the transmission when you're, yep, there you go. And then just around this tree is going to be a sharp turn to the right,
Okay.
right here. And then you'll want to go back to one again, yep.
Hey Moody, can you turn that heat to, all the way to the
Yeah.
left?
Yeah, it's a little warm.
It is.
And I think we got windows locked.
Oh. So if you want to roll down your window. Where? Oh, there we go.
This is what we call the switchback.
Oh, I know about switchbacks. I do cycling.
Yeah.
A place called Green River Cove has 19 switchbacks.
Nice.
That's how steep that hill is, and you can't. They built a road. Right or left?
Bottom, take a right. I'll go back up to the right again.
Okay.
It'll make it.
All right. Of course it will. Why did I question it? I have to remember I'm not in my truck. I'm in a Hummer.
So the tight turn up here on the left, it's got a hole on the left-hand side once you come around.
Okay.
You just kind of set it in nice and easy. Being that it's slick, it may want to slide towards it anyhow. It's okay to go in it. So,
Now. Miss the trees. That's good. It's important to miss the trees. The trees typically win that battle.
yeah, they do. Let's take a right-hand turn here.
Okay.
And this could give you an opportunity to use the rear and front locker if you want. That'd be the most efficient way to get to the top.
Rear and front. Engaged. Can't stop me. Can't stop. Probably there should be some like dramatic theme music going on right now. Dun, 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 dun. That was just fucking fun.
Yeah. All right, take a left.
Okay.
Kick your lockers out. If you just turn the rear one off, they'll both turn off.
Oh, okay.
So, I guess follow those yellow ribbons for right now.
All right. And I'm in third now.
Yep.
Right.
Brake left.
Brake left.
And we'll go to the right here.
Okay.
You'll be able to see it in a second.
Oh, cool.
Get on those, just follow those out that way.
Right, left.
Now let's go straight.
Straight.
And then we'll take a right up here.
Okay.
still have dealerships. I'm pretty sure you'd be heading over to one after you left here.
Yeah.
That shows you the back of the old plant.
Oh, okay.
And the Studebaker plant. During the war effort, Studebaker built aircraft engines for Curtiss Wright. And those were those cubicles that they were test cells.
Okay.
Alright, back to high range on the transfer case.
Operating neutral, take care of that. There we go. Just put a little fight there.
Left. And we'll head over to that tip over challenge there and have you drive up that.
You gonna have me do the tip over challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
We'll get Tom on the outside though, have you filming from.
Okay.
So it'll be left here.
Left here?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And you go down a little bit farther to the left. See those concrete culverts?
Yeah.
We'll just turn right before those.
Alright. I'm assuming back to low.
Yeah, back to low. You want to film him from the outside,
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
let's
get
let
out.
Tom out here. He can walk to the top.
Get out.
Stay on the side at the
Okay.
top. Looks back.
Hop on in, bro.
Good job, Moody.
Thanks,
Good
man.
job.
Love to see the angle on that.
All right, go left here.
All right. Left.
And then get ready to turn left here.
All right.
This is going to be more like a real life scenario of the 60% grade.
I have to go in reverse here.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. That's holy shit balls. No brakes. All right.
Yeah, you're all right. It's just branches are getting overgrown.
Yeah. That's amazing.
All right, we'll stay in low range, but put it up into overdrive. And we'll make our way and climb the dragon's tail.
Where's the dragon sit?
It's going to be all the way to the left down there. So we'll go up here and turn left.
You ever done one of these with a 6-speed Allison?
No,
No.
that'd be nice. So that white sign on the left-hand side down there,
Yeah.
we're going to turn to the left just before that sign.
Okay.
All right, this is the double whammy or the dragon's tail. We'll do the side all the way on the right-hand side. So when we come up, we're gonna go to the left of that sign up there.
To the left of the sign.
Yep. Basically, just go straight ahead from where you're at right now.
Okay. Just hit it straight on.
Yep, because it's kind of curved like this.
Yeah.
So the right front tire is gonna come up first.
Okay.
These are higher than 22-inch ledges.
So am I turning left? Or
We're
am I
just gonna go right up on top.
Just gonna go
Yep,
straight,
straight up.
and then the sign will be to your right.
That's correct. We'll be on the left of that.
All right.
Lockers will help improve traction.
Lockers engaged. Wow. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
What?
So now go ahead and shift back to high range, and we'll make our way back towards the building.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.